welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys all had a great Christmas holiday. I know I did. I think it's just so great to have this time of year to hang out with your family and, you know, get presents and all of that fun stuff. Even though I hang out with my family like all the time, but you know, it just makes it extra special because the holiday's here. Everybody's in a good mood and everybody's getting along, you know, having a little bit of extra fun with each other. So today's video is going to be in the look I'm wearing today. This is the look I created for New Year's Eve and I love how it came out. I had no idea what I was going to do when I started filming this video, but I knew I wanted to do a cut crease with some glitter. So this is what I came up with. I love it so much. This makeup tutorial is definitely for you girls that want to start, you know, number one at the very top for 2018. Want to be a little bougie because, you know, I love to be bougie all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. I hope you guys are excited for 2018. I know I am. 2017 was definitely a tough year in a lot of different ways. Not so much like hard aches or anything like that, but, you know, a lot of challenges that I was able to overcome and some achievements that I was able to do, which is really great, and I just look forward to next year. I was really happy with the end of 2017, and mainly because I want to really focus on my YouTube channel next year and really kind of create it to how I want it and continuing to do videos that show my creativity. It's definitely something that I want to grow, and hopefully it can just evolve and become something that I'm super proud of. I am proud of it right now, but definitely, you know, I can grow and do a lot better. So that's what I look forward to next year. I want to know what your guys' New Year's resolutions are, so make sure you comment them down below. I know some of the typical ones is losing weight, save money, which we never do. So let's pick some realistic ones, like, you know, cutting out soda or not eating out so much, because I know that's my problem. Well, we're gonna get that fixed this year, hopefully. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's just get right on into it so you guys can see how to create this look. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is priming my lids. Like I always do, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to prime the eyes to get them ready for the eyeshadows. Now for today's palette, I'm going to be using this Pure Soul Read Diaries, I think is how you pronounce it. It's a really good palette for those of you who want to just do natural looks, because it has all these nice brown shades. And the first color I'm going to grab is Gala, which is just like a warm tan color. And just like how I do in all my tutorials, I'm just going to be swiping that in the crease to start as a transition color. The next color I'm grabbing is the color Splurge, which is a darker brown. And with this small blending brush, I'm going to focus that mainly on my crease. But what I'm going to do different here is I'm going to start winging it out for the start of the cut crease. So that's what I'm doing here. As you can see, I'm kind of winging it out towards the eyebrow. And so just do that in both parts. Kind of do it intensely, and it's okay if it looks messy because we are going to grab a brush and blend it all out so it looks nice and smooth. And then I'm going to be going into my Jaclyn Hill palette and grabbing this black shade because I didn't have a black in my palette that I was using. And I really wanted to make this an intense look. So with a small pencil brush, you are going to want to trace out where you want the cut crease as well. Now this is just an outline. It's not going to be what the final product is. So just kind of estimate where you want that intenseness to be, and so I like it on my crease and then just wing it out as well. This just helps me to figure out how to cut the concealer when I go to that part. Now I grabbed a couple of different brushes and started buffing that out. As you can see, it looks really messy, but that's okay because the concealer is what's going to really clean it up. But I did want to buff out and blend those top edges because that part will show through. So just make sure you get that all nice and blended. So now we're going to grab our Tarte Shape Tape with the concealer brush, and this is where I'm going to start cutting the crease. You guys have seen me do this a couple times in my videos where I start with a half moon on my eye, but then you're going to want to extend it out here towards the brow to get that, you know, strong cut crease look. I did my very first tutorial on a cut crease, so if you guys want to see a slower, more in-depth version of that, you can check that video out. So that's how it should look. Next, we're going to be grabbing the color Mogul from this palette, and I'm just going to be setting down that concealer so it doesn't crease while I put on the other shadows. Then I'm going to go into the color Snazzy from the palette with a very thin flat brush, and I'm going to be defining that crease again. Like I said in the beginning, when you first did it, it was going to be messy. So in this part, this is where you're going to outline it and make it a little bit more intense and noticeable, and then just go in with a brush and blend it out. Going into my Urban Decay Smoke palette and grabbing this gunmetal silver called Mushroom, and I'm going to be placing that in the areas that I put that concealer trace out, as you can say. And this is just a base for the glitter we're going to be putting on top. You definitely want to put down like a gray color if you don't have an intense glitter like I did. This just helps make it look like it's fuller and more glittery. And this shadow had a really nice shimmer to it, so it kind of helped with the glitter. And then I just grabbed a fluffy brush and started blending that out towards the outside of my eye to make it all good. And then I'm going to be grabbing this glitter. It's from Hard Candy, and I do not recommend it at all. It was very sticky and kind of got everywhere. So if I were you, I would definitely use like a loose glitter with some glitter glue. But it worked good for this tutorial. So I just placed that on top of that mushroom shade to intensify it and, you know, make it more glam and make you sparkle for the new year. So just work with it, whatever glitter you have. You can definitely make it work. Just this one I would not recommend at all. So that is how we got that. Now, it wouldn't be glam if we didn't do any liquid liner. So I'm going to be grabbing my Wet n Wild liquid liner and starting to do my wing. An important key to remember when you're doing a wing with a cut crease is to make sure you extend it and kind of make it match with the cut crease, because you can definitely tell when the liner is either too short or doesn't really look good with the cut crease. So make sure you take your time with that. Mine still weren't perfect, but you kind of get the idea of what I was going through. And now we're just going to put some mascara on our lashes, and we're going to be preparing them for falsies, which I use the Ardell wispy lashes. They were double wispies, and I kind of think I put two different lashes on because they look a little different on here, but that's alright. I'm going to go back into the color Gala, and we're going to start smoking out the bottom of our eyes. So just make sure you buff that color in very nicely. I kind of did a couple layers of this to really get it intense. And then I started grabbing the black color from my Jaclyn Hill palette and started to put that on the bottom as well. And it's really important that you guys smoke this out so it doesn't look too harsh, but definitely you want that black there to intensify the look. Now I'm going in with a black eyeliner pencil and putting that on my waterline, and I also put some on my tight line to match my eyes with the falsies. But that is how the eyes turned out. They just looked really nice and I loved it. Alright, so I kind of skipped my foundation part because it's the same as I've been doing, so I just thought I would skip that part. And now I'm going to be going into my NYX contour stick, and I'm going to be putting this in the areas I want to contour, which were my cheeks, my nose, and forehead, to warm up the face but also do the contour. And then just grab a brush and blend it all out so it's you know, melts right into your skin and it's nice and blended. So just make sure you take your time and blend it all out. Then I'm going to be going and getting my concealer. This is my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Fair, and we're going to put this on the under eyes, making that triangle shape. I also put it on my tip of my nose to kind of highlight that, and I also just grabbed a brush and started blending that out. One key that I had to do was kind of use my finger for the very top because I didn't want it to smudge my black eyeliner. Now I'm grabbing that first highlight shade from my IBY Highlight and Contour palette just to set down the concealer under the eyes. And this just helped kind of brighten up the under eyes as well. Now from that same palette, I'm going to be grabbing these two contour shades to set the cream contour that I place on my skin. You definitely want to do that when you use cream contour so it doesn't slip inside throughout the day. So just place that in the same areas you put the cream contour. Now we're going to be going into this blush palette. I forget what the name of it was, but I grabbed these two shades, which was like a purpley color and a rose, and it just made a really nice combination that I really liked how it came out. So just place that on your cheekbones. Next, I'm grabbing this highlighter from Artist Couture in the color Illuminati. And people, when I tell you these highlights are intense, they are intense. Which I think is perfect for New Year's because you want to come in sparkly. So that was just an amazing highlight. Then I grabbed this NYX Liquid Suede color in Cherry Skies. Which I know this is not a very kissable lipstick, but that's alright. I think, you need to be, as glam and bougie as you can. And the guy that can kiss you can have a mark left on him. Alright guys, so that was the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I love how it came out. One thing, like I said during the voiceovers, I wouldn't recommend the glitter that I use, only because it is a little sticky. And it was the only glitter I had, and I haven't tried it. So I would definitely pick like a loose glitter with some glitter glue to make it stay all night and so it's comfortable on your eyes. So, yeah. I don't have very much to say. I just want to thank you guys for just supporting me this year, 2017. I really look forward to 2018 coming up. I really see my YouTube channel just growing and growing and being what I want it to be. And really, branching out my creativity to you guys. And I don't know, I'm just so excited for next year. I know it's going to be a good one. Leave all the bad, negative, and stuff that messed you up last year. Leave it all behind and let's start fresh for the new year. Alright guys, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications so you know exactly when I post. And comment down anything below that you guys want to see me do next year. Alright guys, I want to wish you guys a really great New Year's Eve. And let's kick off 2018 with a bang. Bye guys, see you guys in my next video.